Hello there, and welcome to another episode of A Thought in Progress, subtitled I Have Something to Say. Today was a snowstorm here in Philly. It's February 2nd. If this video quality isn't that great, I'm shooting it at night. I usually shoot it during the day, so there's not that great a light quality in here, so I do apologize for that. Um, yeah, so there was a snowstorm, and I missed work. Um, and here we are again, right? Where I'm in this place of I'm so like I don't know, mad at myself and ashamed of myself for missing work. And I've been doing a lot of work on shame in my mind and in my life, and it's very pervasive, whether it takes the form of intrusive thoughts at work or just feeling down and depressed and dirty about myself. I've been doing a lot of work on it. I actually attended a Buddhist video conference on it, and that was very helpful with a little bit of meditation, some talking, and really getting in touch with, how pervasive shame is and how much it molds our self-concept and our self-expression, our view of ourselves and the world around us, and the "oh woe is me" depression mentality that it tends to foster. And kind of what I realized was that it's really got to do with it's. I'm going to say this very carefully. It's not our it's not my parents' fault, but a lot of the shoulds, ought tos, and obligations that they felt important and they passed down, deposited in my formative mind as a young child, um, are blossoming as um, as thorny flowers of shame and as thorny flowers of um, ugly flowers of self abuse and self hatred almost. And again, it's not their fault. They probably had those deposited in them, and then they pass it along, and it's a whole thing where shame is passed down generation to generation, and it looks different in different cultures, and we're more or less in touch with it than other cultures, and that's all relative and unimportant and uninteresting. But the key here is that I had supports. Okay, like the last time I did this a video like this, and for some reason I need to do videos when I'm in the shame place and dealing with my own self-doubt. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a coping mechanism or skill that you benefit from, a watcher of this video. However, I had the support system other than my family, other than my parents, around me saying, "Look, nobody else got to work either. It was a bad snowstorm. There was a lot of snow." And then maybe I say to them, "Oh, well, you know, I had a short commute and I really could have gotten there, but I just didn't feel like it." And then that great support that wasn't my family or parents would say, "Look, nobody got there. It was an evolving situation. You wouldn't know. Maybe you would have got stuck at work, and it was still snowing when you were debating whether to go in for half a day, and blah 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 blah." And my mind is going, wait a minute. Why am I not being shamed right now? Why am I not being placed in this place of detention and punishment, right? And my mind feels liberated at this point, and I'm going, well, thank you so much for therapizing me. Okay? Um, so, those people that I reached out to know who they are. I don't know if they would watch this video anyway, but I'm very grateful to have people in my life that can do that for me. And I would suggest and implore you to find people in your life that counteract some of the shame thoughts and mentality that you may have. Okay. Um, so I got what did I do? I got up. I looked out the window. It's snowing. Did some housework. Kept my place clean. Um, and so that brings me to some other things. Let's put the shame thing over here for now. That was a nice conversation. I thank you for joining me in that conversation. Um, but last video I said I had either just gotten or was going to get the first shot. I forget which, and I haven't gone back to watch the video, so forgive me. But yes, I did get the second shot of the vaccine, and I have some things to report. I was very fatigued to the point of being dead to the world for a couple days over a weekend and missing work. Oh my God, I missed work again. Okay, let's put that aside. Um, but I do want to say that if you get the vaccines and you already have a mental health condition, there's a good chance it's going to aggravate those things. I was hearing voices like crazy. I was very depressed. So I just want to put that out there. If you get the vaccine and you already have a mental health condition, be prepared. Okay? Try and the way I got through it, I kept perspective. I was able to create a new space in my mind that kind of was looking on and observing and saying, okay, all of this is happening. You just got the vaccine. That's probably what it's surrounding. Don't do anything stupid. All right? So that's just I don't want to call it a warning because I want people to get the vaccine, but be aware that that can be a condition that does occur. Um, Other than that, I think the second shot was not even as bad as the first because I slept through most of the second after the second, and most of the things that the second did. Um, the first was a lot more anxiety, you know, not knowing what to expect. And I don't want to scare you, but I was probably mildly allergic, but I survived and it wasn't that bad. So please go out and get the vaccine. Just, you know, expect to miss a day or two of work or whatever may happen. So, um, and now we've got variants, but I don't have the scientific credentials to go into all that or talk about it. So just to that, I would say, wait on the Lord. The Lord is good, and keep your faith, because uh, the way the world tends to work, there's a kind of a pendulum effect where we go way over here with the bad stuff, and we swing back right into the light, right? So if that's the way the world works, we've got great times ahead. What else could I talk about here? Um, well, um, I was thinking about my books. You can go buy my books. Um, they're about they're a fictionalized account of my times in mental hospitals and prisons. I guarantee you're gonna like them, and you can't go wrong because they're 99 cents each. The third installment of the series, it's called the Committed series. The first book is Glockette, which is kind of the French term for a female gun. I'll just say that. I'm kind of coining it, but whatever. Take it for what it's worth. It's a good book. The second one's called Renewal. Um, there's a private eye, there's hospital scenes, there's prison scenes, there's scandal and craziness. Okay? And I would really like for you to buy my books. The third one will probably be called Panacea, and you can look that word up, but it does mean a cure-all of sorts. And so I think that's really gonna do well because it's kind of the what we need right now. I'm hoping the story does what I'm saying right now justice. Only you know because you're gonna read it. So go check those out. You can get them for Kindle ebooks. I believe they're on Kindle Unlimited without a charge. So please read, read, read. And yeah, My name is Jason Tapscott. You can go to my website, jasontapscott.com. And thank you for watching. Have a great night.